Well, hello there, everybody. This is a comedy thief, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. Oh, I can tell that homeless Charlie's all excited there. Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
almost
was
bounced.
focusing on something else. Sorry.
Oh, you almost bounced off your seat on that one, Charlie. It's amazing. Anyway, this is the comedy thief. We tell jokes. This is a 14-minute joke-a-thon, so I want to say hello first and pass along to Dr. Fatpacker for his greeting.
Oh, for a minute there, I thought you forgot what we were here for.
Oh,
Guten Tag, everybody. So nice to have you with us. Yeah, we're gonna have so much fun.
and homeless Charlie's below us. You look like you're warm, Charlie. Are you warm?
I'm warm now, but it's cold today.
It's a little nippy.
Oh, very nippy. It's 24 degrees.
It looks like you left the alley for a short while. You got into
Well,
some.
I have a friend that allows me in the back room once in a while.
This is like a
Oh,
storage building.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, all right. So we tell hysterically funny jokes, folks, and you laugh your heads off, and we do that for 14 minutes. So we're going to start with a laughter with Dr. Fatpacker. Almost.
Oh, Danke schön. I've got a couple of bad jokes for you, just because they make the rest of them sound better. So if I tried calling the tinnitus helpline, since I didn't have any answer, it just kept ringing. Tinnitus, ringing, never mind. How about if money doesn't grow on trees,
Yeah.
why do banks have branches?
Oh, that is a very good point. I like
That's a
that
good
one a lot.
thinker.
Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, I took my girlfriend yesterday to Subway, and I asked the girl there to make me a sandwich, and she said, "Hey, no problem." I turned to my girlfriend and said, "Now, how damn hard was that?"
It was very simple indeed.
Ouch.
Well, you guys know that I have a beautiful, lovely Chrysler 300, right?
Yeah, I've seen that a couple of times.
I did a really dumb thing. Last night, I parked it overnight in a very bad part of town, and the bad guys stripped the entire vehicle.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
What do you have left?
Well, this is all that's left of it. Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh my goodness, I tell you. Well, when I was stationed in Guam, they had a priest. Guam, yeah, they had a priest there, his Father Kelly. And one day he woke up and he noticed there was a jackass lying dead in the middle of his front lawn. Well, he called the local police station, and the conversation went something like this. He said, "Good morning. This is Sergeant Jones. How may I help you?" And Father Kelly says, "I'm at St. Anne's Catholic Church. There's a jackass lying in the front lawn, and wouldn't you be so kind as to send a couple of your lads over to take care of the matter?" And the sergeant said, "Well, thought he was quite a wit, and so he thought he'd have a little fun with the good father." And he said, "Well, now, Father, it was always my impression that you people took care of the last rites." So there was a dead silence. And then Father Kelly says, "That is certainly true, but we are also obliged to notify the next of kin first," which is the reason for my call.
Well, so much for police protection from that point forward. Almost Charlie, tell us a joke.
Oh, there was a woman, and she was being questioned by the police.
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, he died of natural causes." And the cop replied, "Well, you pushed him off a roof." "Well," she said, "gravity is natural."
Gravity
There you go.
is natural.
It wasn't the fall, it was that stop at the end that killed him.
Dr. Fatpacker, you're a learned medical man. Ask me how I feel today.
Yeah, well, how do you feel today, the comedy thief?
I feel like a piece of shit, Doc. What's wrong?
Well, I don't understand that. Have you ever actually felt a piece of shit? How do you know?
No, I never have felt a piece of shit.
So, well, there you go. So
the bottom line is that I can't say I feel like a piece of shit if I've never felt a piece of shit. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, what's worse is when you eat some food and you say, this tastes like shit. And I go, how do you know?
Well, enough of that shitty language. You know, folks, we're allowed to say shit on this video, but, you know, no really smutty stuff. Dr. Fatpacker.
Yeah, I know, but they'll never forgive you if you say something like oral. Oh, gee. So this woman visits her husband in prison.
No, wait a minute. You can say Oral Roberts.
Yeah, those are my neighbors.
Okay, go.
A woman visits her husband in prison, right? Now, before leaving, she tells the correction officer, says, you shouldn't make my husband work like that. He's exhausted. And the officer laughs and says, are you kidding? He just eats and sleeps and stays in his cell. The wife replies, baloney. He just told me he's been digging a tunnel for months.
I like that one, but he wouldn't like that one, I'll tell you that.
No.
Charlie, it's your turn.
Well, here's a really good parenting tip.
Oh,
When you lose your kids in the house, you know how they run around and they hide in places. What you do is you turn off the Wi-Fi, and they'll come out immediately. And you know, your neighbors may even drop by as well.
Oh, that's a whole different story. Well, you guys know, of course, I had a hip operation and I'm slowly improving. But what you don't know is that I was the executive producer for the video series Girls Gone Wild.
oh,
Yeah, so I've had to go on hiatus for a short time. Sally Hiatus is her name, and it's been a delightful 2 weeks. That's what it's been. Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh my goodness. Well, this Polish American boy was about to get married when his father had passed away years before, and he was raised by his mother. So he came to his mother and he said, I don't know anything about sex. What am I supposed to do on our wedding night? Well, his mother was quite taken aback and a bit flustered and said, just take that thing you play with a lot and put it where she pees. But on her wedding night, as the new bride was preparing for bed, the young man went to the closet, got out his bowling ball, and dropped it in the toilet.
Well, he did exactly what Mom told him
Suggested.
to do.
Yeah, exactly.
My golly, almost Charlie.
Well, I'll tell you what, I just wanted to announce to everybody that I've been 30 days sober.
Yeah.
Not consecutively, but here and there over the last 10 years.
Well, I'm proud of you there, son. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
There you go.
When I was 8 years old, and my brother was 6 years old, he wrote a letter to Santa Claus, and he foolishly asked Santa for a lovely young lady to be stuffed into his the Christmas stocking Christmas morning. And I laughed and laughed and laughed. I'm 8 and he's 6. Well, don't you know, Christmas morning we come downstairs, and in his stocking is this beautiful young blonde, blue-eyed baby doll, alive and 18 years old. And I said, wow. You know what I got in my stocking, fellas?
No, great tell.
An orange and 4 walnuts. That's what I got.
Get what you wish for, I guess.
Yes, okay. Let me see what time it is. Okay. We might have 2, but we at least have 1. Go for it.
Okay, well, I asked old Maud, one of my patients, how she lost her husband.
Yep.
And she told me a sad story. She said, well, he needed a blood transfusion, but his blood type was not on record. So the doctors asked me if I knew what it was. So they needed to know in order to save my Norman's life. Tragically, I've never known his blood type, so I only had time to sit and say goodbye. You know, I'll never forget how supportive my Norman was. Even as he was fading away, he kept on whispering to me, be positive, be positive. That was my Norman, always thinking of others.
Well, even I got that one, Doc. Are you proud of me? Okay, we're going to wrap this up, but we have a point of conversation. We also have it looks like a calendar keeps leaping up on the screen, but hopefully you guys can't see that. So we have a point of conversation just between the three of us now.
Ooh.
And Dr. Fatpacker, what is that point of conversation?
All right. So, you and your wife, you go into a sex shop for the first time. Okay. The store assistant greets you with, "Nice to see you again." How do you explain this to your wife? Huh, homeless Charlie?
Well, I'm not really sure, but I'll just say, she remembers me because I stopped in yesterday and I wanted to make sure that everything here would be appropriate for you and that you could pick up
Oh,
your own play toy.
that was a good out. I like that. How about you, Comedy Thief?
Well, I'm somewhat baffled. Nice to see you
Oh.
again. I guess I would say, one, this is the last time I'm coming to this store. Number two, you have me mistaken for my identical twin brother. And three, up yours baby. That's
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
what I would
Well,
say.
I would just tell my wife, I says, "Oh, he's on my bowling team and I saw him at the lanes on Saturday."
Oh, that is also very good. Well,
Yeah.
this is it. We thank you for being with us. This is the Comedy Thief saying, oh, wait. Before we leave, we invite a very famous celebrity to be on our very next video. And Dr. Fatpacker, who should we invite to be on our next video?
Oh, well, I always enjoyed the comedy team of Stellar and Mira. So
Yeah.
let's invite Ann Stellar or Ann Mira.
Make up your mind.
Married name. Ann Mira.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Ann Mara, you are going to be on our very next video. You're a lovely, funny lady. So check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And
Is she dead?
will be what?
What?
Didn't she pass away?
Wait a minute. She's
Oh.
dead?
I think.
Well,
Oh my
we can't
goodness.
invite her. Who do we know named Ann?
I need
Ann
better
Page.
research. And what?
Ann Bolin. No, Ann.
Ann
who do we know
Bancroft.
named- Huh?
Ann Bancroft.
Ann Bancroft. All right, Ann
Yeah.
Bancroft. She's
Yeah,
a lovely
yeah.
lady. And
Yeah,
listen,
that must be for you.
it's Ann Bancroft.
Oh my God, she got in under the wire.
You're an amazing woman, Ann. You're going to be on our very next video. So this is a Comedy Thief saying farewell and goodbye, and passing along to Dr. Fatpacker for his farewell.
Yeah, she's Mel Brooks' wife. So that worked out. She's very funny, She could be. Anyways, choose nay, and I will see you later sometime, perhaps, or maybe you could see me. Before you go, though, make sure that you go down to the bottom and you subscribe. That would warm the cockles of our hearts. Oh, and then if you want to tell your friends, an easy way to do that is to write us an email at funnyoldguys@gmail.com, and we will send you one of these beautiful little business cards, and it has our YouTube address on it. And you can just hand them out, and then people will know where to find us. And don't forget.
Exactly. And Homeless Charlie, say goodbye and farewell to the boys and girls of Phony Old Guys Land.
Oh, goodbye. Boys
And farewell
and farewell
to the boys and girls
to the boys and girls
at Phony Old Guys Land.
at Funny Old Guys Land. I knew I could do it.
All right, everybody wave goodbye. We're out of here. We're done. Everybody wave. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you down the road.